Okay, my chat box is back. My health bar is fully green. I have no idea what the internet is doing. Let's see if I can come back to where I came from. Still a green health bar. And I have the chat screen and the stream open. Currently 0 viewers, except the chat has at least 1, 2 and me. Keep a white maze close by to keep the health bar green. I actually have one. It's called my husband, and it looks like, cross all your fingers, that he fixed the internet issue. He disconnected the Wi-Fi on this computer, so I'm all wired now. So cross fingers again, everyone, cross your fingers. Hopefully it should be more or less stable. But again, I see my health bar, so if it drops, I'll know it before you guys know it. Okay, but first of all, let's start with the penny. And while we start up, let's give you the updates. Book 6 test print arrived. First glance was fine. I haven't been able to look through it completely thoroughly, but if all goes well, I can order my stock this weekend. But thus far it looks pretty fine. Uh, 832, the last one of this year. And then I mean the penny year, not the that I'll still be drawing next week and the week after. So that was pretty much all the updates. Been painting. For now, every Thursday is storage cleanup because the studio is almost done. And I've been cleaning up at home as well. And one room is decent. It's enough to move around. So I actually only have the attic, and I think I need about 4 or 5 Saturdays to actually clean this space up. And if it's cleaned up enough to move around, then I can start doing extra creative things. And of course, once in a while, clean up as well, because it's far from done. But at least it would give me some space for creativity. Text. Of course, I just start up. Oh, I actually already dropped some frames. 0.2%. But we're with 3 people at the moment. So the other extras were people glancing or bots. So I'll do some quick sketching. No, we are the robots. Beep boop. I'm always nice to my future robot overlords. Whenever I get a green light from traffic, well, just came on to the traffic light, I always thank my overlords. I need to move some cracks. And this. Oh, congrats on your booth on Nishikon. I won't be attending there. It was too far away from me. This needs this way. So I hope you will have an empty booth and a filled wallet at the end. And of course it counts. So I bow to you as well. Okay, empty enough so you have enough time to stock up new supplies, but make plenty of money. And also, forgive me for doing this early in the stream, but I'll be right back. One moment. Oh, sorry about that. Not a milk issue, so don't worry about that. This is a bit too low. This is a complicated pose for me, so... I'm not sure if this works out, so let me get a different color. Okay. So yeah, we're still running around with the move, but soon the keys will be handed in, about 2 weeks. And then that means one chapter of my life has ended. And hopefully a new one will begin. I have some plans for my novel series. And I don't know how much time it's going to take, but I did notice that the 3D printing one is a quite heavy schedule. So if it becomes too much, I will do less of it, but let's just wait for a moment and let's give it some time. Soon we will have the one where I release all the coins that have been previously released. So if you already bought or downloaded the previous coins, or at least designs, you don't have to get that one. I'll try to make that extra clear. That would be a waste of money. Yes, that is a correct translation indeed. And I'll put my sound on. I don't like noises. There we go. Yes, you are translating it all correctly. I am wondering, are you using a tool or is this your own knowledge you're using for translation? And considering it's a car, it has one of those wheelie things, bumpers. I need to get my screen closer. Oops, what am I pulling along? I'm pulling along my speaker. How about you go back? Anyway, the idea I have with my novel, it would be something very community, but I am thinking it might be an opportunity for people if they made fan art to give a showcase to that as well. But considering I don't have much fan art, well, I do have old fan art, so maybe I could post that. Anyway, it would be mostly my art anyway. But if it works the way I want it to work, then I think it's about 550 episodes. And styrofoam is indeed piepschuim because it peeps when you move it over each other. It sounds like a little mouse. And that's the sound of a mouse. Peep, peepen, or squeaking. And schuim, well, I don't know why they call it foam. Maybe because it originates from a foam. And gemeente, yeah, that's the community hall, local government. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of white in this comic. Because it was a lot of styrofoam. Also, if you wonder, gee, how did you come up with this comic? Guess what I've been cleaning up last Saturday? Because the reason why I had to clean it up, by the way, is because my garden was filled with it. I think I'm going to give them... Oh, this is the wrong... Oh, well, I'm still early in, so I can retrace it. But this is the wrong thickness. There we go. How about I do it on the right layer now? But we're crowded with 6 people watching. Who knows, maybe one day we'll reach the fabled 10 people talking at the same time. And as for what extras might I be doing today, I think I'm going to trace one of the freebies again. I'm just going top to bottom from my list. And if I have time left, I will do some apophysis, I believe it was called. Those fractals, because I have a feeling I'm going to need them in the future. And it is just relaxing to do. But yeah, thus far the week is last bits clean up studio, storage, maybe clean up reorganizing, it really depends. And let's see. Ordering stock of book 6 and creating the matching stickers. If for whatever reason I won't be able to create the stickers in time for AnimeCon, which I doubt, but just imagine I won't be able to do that in time, then don't worry, I will write down who still has rights to the sticker and will get one later. That's a bit the short one. That's the short end of the stick. That doesn't match either. Okay, what's wrong? Why won't you do this? And thus far only 2 or 3 people actually collect those stickers, so it's quite easy to remember. That's quite a busy week you had. Also, I don't blame these kids for ruining the styrofoam because, you know, they're kids. They don't think of consequences. If the people who left it behind just clean it up as they were supposed to, then this would never have happened. So I don't blame the children for playing with styrofoam. And I also have in June another assignment in a museum to teach workshops. The other ones were unfortunately cancelled, but you know, that happens. So let's hope this one will happen. Okay, this one is weird. The eyes won't really work. So let's go to my sketch layer. I did notice, by the way, that my full streams are actually rarely watched, but my speed streams, the muted ones, are often viewed. So maybe in the future, not certain yet, I won't be uploading the full streams on YouTube. Just keep them on Twitch. Of course, I will always keep the streams because they're recorded on my computer anyway. Or I will keep on uploading them and just accept that barely anyone will watch them. And there was a moment we had 8 viewers. It was just a moment. I believe Whitney Houston made a song about that. One moment in time. It doesn't feel like a circle, but it is a circle. Because of the guidelines, it feels like it's, well, not really a circle, but more, well, what you called it? An egg. That's a very narrow tire. I mean, it doesn't have to be a perfect tire, but at least somewhat realistic. I need to hide my guides for a moment because they're really throwing me off. I have no idea which car brand has wheel things like this. Oh, then if I'm going to do it like that, then this should be done as well. But that's okay. We had quite a storm yesterday. Lightning got released quite nearby. I don't think it hit anything. Oh, that's a bit of a thick line. Too much pressure. This makes no sense. This helps with the fill later on. That's a bit deep. Let's see if I can fix this. I really hate drawing the looking up part. I'm not very good at that just yet. I haven't found a tutorial that resonates with me and then I get, oh, it's like doing it like that. Because I'm very visual and I have no sense for perspective. It's also quite chilly this week. It was quite warm this weekend and then the Monday it was quite rainy but doable. Oh, wait, Monday was yesterday. But today it's very chilly. I had to go get out for a moment to get 2 pieces of grocery for dinner. And I regretted not wearing my winter coat. No, indeed. There was no fun in cycling yesterday. I have this terrible luck that I always have wind against me. No matter which way I go, there's always wind directly into my face. So while everyone was having trouble keeping steady on their bike because they had so much wind in their back, I was struggling for 40 minutes against 2 bridges with wind into my face. And not just a little breeze. No. It was a very, very hard breeze. So yeah, I did not enjoy my home to work commute yesterday. And of course, when you get home, you have to start with dinner. But luckily, it was an easy one. This one go. Oh, not this one. This one. Okay, so that's to the long distance checkers. There's a lot of white in this comic. So that means I will be shading the anodes with a color, and I will shade the styrofoam with grays. That's the first rim, that's the second rim, and that's the darkness, and that's the tire, and that's hydrate time. Nice red car. That's the ground. That's a bit too grey for her. That's a bit too pink. Okay, and now we get first a grey shading for the styrofoam. I need to do the eyes before I forget. That's a bit too much. There we go. First save. There we go. Saving. So unless something very important news-wise appears next week, next week will be the anniversary of Penny year 16. It will be completed then. So, but you know how that goes. News is more important. I mean, that's my job. Well, volunteer work. Making it extra dirty as well. I hope to do some unboxing on Sunday. And some stamp sorting. I was worried a set of stamps was lost in the mail, but apparently it was stuck at customs. Of course it got stuck at customs. And then it turned out I probably accidentally ordered one set of stamps twice, so maybe I'll sell that later. Okay, and now I notice I needed to do the mouse. And of course, don't worry, as soon as my stock of book 6 arrived, I'll probably unpack it on stream. I might even show book 6 on stream. I still need to make pictures for the website. I think book 5 isn't even listed on my website just yet. But it was just too much going on at the same time. And then you just stop updating. I believe Penny part 5 isn't even on my... Oh, that hand is terrible. I'm going to fix that afterwards. No, I'm going to try and fix it now. How am I going to do that? I'm first going to hide this layer for now. I think there's a fight going out outside. sorry about that. We had a fight a couple of weeks ago outside. I think a week or two ago. And this sounded alike. And apparently someone's being chased around. Don't know why. Of course, that's not anything of my problems. Wait, why am I doing this on the wrong layer? But I couldn't see much. Someone's being chased around. Okay, this still isn't right. So I don't know what's the deal with the people lately having all these fights around my corner. Doesn't really feel that great and safe. I do hope that young man is escaping anyway, because it seems like 2 guys and 1 in a car, so someone is probably about to be beaten up. And I know I sound casual, but there's nothing I can do. Could you call the cops? Sure, I could call the cops. But what am I going to say? Yeah, I saw 3 shades running around. I didn't see anything else. And they've been long gone. No traces. Okay, so this is better now. So I'm doing it differently now. Gonna check again. Maybe they returned and at least I have some data. My headphone is too short. Okay, I heard I've been hit. And he sounds quite normal. He's getting into his car, so the victim apparently is fine. Such drama. Okay, so these anos are getting different colors. First we're going for blue. Then we're going down to scale to mint green, because you know, why not? Sure, weird green, because why not? Yellow is a bit too much, so brown. And then red, and we have the full rainbow. Quack was yellow indeed. Quick, quack, quack, quack. Yeah, maybe quick. Just in case it's needed, it's now 21:39. I doubt it. The police will do one of those neighborhood searches. They've done so before, so in case they do it, I can check it back and find out what time I heard the drama. And it's 52 minutes in, so I think about 7 minutes back. 21:30 more or less. I mean, what else can I do? Collect data, and that's pretty much it. Okay, and now we're gonna do this background. Just gonna do minimal background. Ooh, that is a nice effect, but not what I was looking for. I need less. There we go. And then put it on more, otherwise the things are gonna break. This should be behind here. And I need to add this and this for delete. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Right. Now I know what I'm doing wrong. And then the full background. Oh wait, I first need to delete this one. Okay, it just bothers me that the background here is just so empty. So I'm just going to look into my... I don't think I have any skyscraper patterns just yet, but I'm gonna check anyway. My scans with patterns and image. No, wait, that's not the one I need. I don't need image patterns. I need stock images. And now this needs to load. See, we have little houses over here. It's not really Des Nieuwegeins, but I think I can work with that. I mean, it just needs to be some filler. Okay, and now I need to add a little effect. Because of course it's a very wrong color at the moment. And I mean, I scanned these, so I more or less own these designs now. Okay, and now I need a wall or something like that. And I did have the image pattern of a brick wall. Okay, and now I need to blend it into the background. There we go. And of course, much will be hidden behind those words anyway. just to make it feel less empty. This one can go here. Guys, are you coming down outside? Are they calling for their buddies? This used to be such a calm neighborhood. The police did come. The police is outside right now. So you guys are getting a full crime report over here. There's never a dull moment in Nieuwegein. But that's never something I can use to make a penny comic out of it. Ooh. I hope if there's a fire, it's easily contained. I mean, I don't have to tell you how terrible it is if fire gets out of hand. You know all about that. So let's try not to remember that. Okay, I think this is it. I'm opening the other one. Don't worry, I'll move it to the side. I believe it's the 16th today. Yep. Oh, I accidentally pinned a comment. Okay, well, at least it's a positive comment. Unpin. Okay, you all agree with the comic. Now then let's do this one. And meanwhile, hydrate. How about I get it better in screen? There we go. That is correct. That's incorrect. I'll check the grammar of Van Dien separate of connected is in Dutch. Let me check. Onze taal, is het van dien aan elkaar of van dien in los van verschillende zijn? Er wordt flink bezuinigd met alle gevolgen van dien. Van dien wordt als 2 woorden geschreven, er wordt flink bezuinigd met alle gevolgen van dien. When is one word is bovendien, nadien, sindsdien. Van dien is niet op die manier te gebruiken. Het komt vrijwel alleen voor in een combinatie met woorden als gevolgen of bezwaren. Okay, so apparently it's 2 words in Dutch. And that's why we check onze taal. Onze taal is the Dutch know-it-all in Dutch. So yeah, that's the thing with Flemish and Dutch. There's sometimes a little difference. And that can be so confusing. Okay, so text okay, text okay, and the other ones will let me know later on. Then I first need to close down Photoshop because I have a lot of memory used already. I don't think I can save it, can I? Ooh, I can save it. But I still will refresh for the other ones. So I actually used some of my patterns again. All that scanning has been worth it. Oh, my lost package is scheduled to be delivered tomorrow. And there were a few stamps in there. I was really looking forward to it. So Okay, that little piece is going to bother me, so I am going to fix that anyway. But not for the preview image, because that will not be posted in the comic version anyway. There. Okay, so that's not that layer. Then it's probably this layer. And then I need to have a very thin. There we go. Oh, wait. I need to save this one. Already memory full. Okay, is this already loaded? No, it's not loaded yet. Why won't it show? Okay, so it's probably my viewer that's broken. There we go. Nagging helps. Okay. Last week I started another 3D file, one of the freebies. And let's see, where are you? And then I'm going to trace the other half of the page, and then I'm probably going to do some whatchamacallit, apophysis. That was the name. The very detailed one from last week, and a less detailed one for this week. And this is Hana-chan from Doremi. And I'm just gonna call it Hana for here because that's a lot easier. And Hana is my favorite character of Doremi. I didn't see everything just yet. I only saw the OVA series, Nice Show. That was the only one I completely watched. One of those episodes really made me cry. If you don't want any spoilers about Doremi Nice Show, please turn away. But there was an episode about a little girl battling cancer, and in the end, spoiler, she did not make it. And that's what I like about Japanese cartoons and more modern American, but they don't shy away from heavy subjects. And okay, this makes no sense. They don't shy away from heavy subjects and just let it happen. I mean, Alfred Jidoku's Quack also didn't shy away from the heavy subjects. And Doremi also dealt with an episode with racism. And what the quotes of one of the antagonists was something like, "What? She can't be your friend because she's black." And the main character got really upset about that. Why can't she be my friend because she's black? What? That makes no sense. And of course, the antagonists learned their lesson, and it's all good now. But I mean, you haven't really seen such topics in most American series, or they make it very clear. And Doremi is a kid show, little kids. Oh, that's her backpack. So yes, that is supposed to be here. Just close it off. Not sure if it can deal with such detail, but we'll check it later. I'm gonna make those bow ties a bit more bigger, because otherwise it can't be printed. Don't think it can handle this little snippet. So yes, I'm enlarging a few things from my design. But I think it might be for the better. I mean, they do have gloves making their hands look bigger. I wouldn't mind seeing that little octopus that you printed. Oops, that's a bit too straight. That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. It needs to be a nice line. Follow the guideline. Follow, 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 follow. Eyes will be done later. That will be a separate layer. Okay. This is more detailed than I expected or remembered. Also, those shoes were difficult to draw. If I know it's going to be too detailed, I'll just close the gap immediately. And then we're going to do the eye layer. Have to remember 12, need to put it back to 12. Wait, this doesn't need, yeah, it does need to be top. And then we're going, first we're going to put back to 12 before I forget. Okay, let's see if that Let's see if it can handle all the details I created. That's not a good one. This one. I've been using the print to PDF function a lot today, so hence why I was a bit confused. Converter. Hana-chan, there you are. I know her colors are white and yellow, by the way. Extrude, and it's white. Managed to give myself a little, I believe it's called a ezelsbruggetje in Dutch. It needs to be on white because B is for bottom, the bottom plate. Where's my water? Where did I put my water? I put my water over here. Okay. Backside's looking fine. No, 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 no. One little spot missed. And that's this one. They interpreted this part as a little hole. So first thing we're going to do is fill this. There we go. And anything else? This one it sees as a hole and this one it doesn't see as a hole. Just making it slightly bigger. Okay, what else? What else? Eyes are a separate layer, which is nice. I'm gonna try something. Yes, yes. Gonna see how this one works out. If it helps if I get the mouth a little bit lower. Let's see if that works. Then, one of the little things, it's both, so, oh, wrong layer. What else? Those wings are fine. There's no heel. Those are open. Gems are open. Okay. And it sees a little bump over here. Okay. So let's try that again. First we're going to save it. Save. And then we're going to re-upload it. And see if it fixes all the little holes. Okay, butterflies are open, ears are open, and now it closed that little part that I made a different color. Well, oh, and the mouth is now at the same height as the eyes. So that's probably something I'm going to try with more designs. Let's make this bigger. Let's see if it fixes it. But it also depends on the design, because sometimes with certain designs, oh, it now even does that as a filled one. It sometimes just doesn't want to do 3 layers, just 2. Oh, wrong one. Just to make them even. Okay, trying it again. Designing this means check it, change it, check it, change it, check it, change it. Okay. Okay, that's now open. No strange holes. I really like the mirrored version. I like it better than the other one. Sometimes I wish I would sell fan art, because this would be such a lovely enamel pin. But now I can create a jumbo 3D printed gym. But it's fine. It looks good. I'll start up Cura so I can show it to you. Psst. When I type something, that means I need you to start searching for the program. And let's see my downloads. These characters are the ones I really look forward to painting. And there are a few other original characters, of course. Technically, most of the characters I do are the ones I actually want to do, but some are just part of the set. For example, Hane, don't really care about him, but he's part of the set. See, this is our little Hana-chan, and it looks amazing. I'm really proud of it. And the ones I'm going to show you some other ones. Not sure if I already showed this one. Extract here. I'm extracting a few, so please give me a moment. Let's share. Extract that. I needed the one underneath that. Yes. Overwrite. Overwrite. Yes. Overwrite. So that's Sunset Shimmer. Then what I'm also looking forward to, and this is all for next year, Alien from Witch, in my favorite dress of hers. I can have these. And I'm starting to notice I need to use the restroom again. So this is the last one I'm going to show. Other ones will be shown next time. And Shurai from Story of Sengoku. So, sorry for the sudden ending of the stream, but you know, I need to use the little room. And I'll be seeing you again next week. Bye bye!